When I'm by myself, I find my mind starts drifting somewhere else. It's not inside this dimension, it's definitely somewhere else.
Welcome to my Royal Court family. Today, we will be reviewing REN's debut rap album, Sick Boy, track number 6, Genesis. Let's do this.
I don't know if they're working, cerebral cortex hurting. Maybe it's all learning. Maybe it's cause life is a lottery, what's an anomaly. Sometimes it's riches and sometimes it's poverty. Sometimes your nerves have been fried by neuropathy, begging the surgeon to have a lobotomy.
What's up, everybody? My name is King Freddy, and I'm ready to bust up in this like confetti. And today, we're going to continue on this REN album review chain, reviewing his debut rap album, Sick Boy, track number 6, Genesis. But before we get started, if you have not yet joined my Royal Court family, you could do that right now by hitting the subscribe button down below, ringing that notification bell so you can receive all the notifications for all of my videos delivered directly to you. REN, step up to the plate. Let's do this. All right, so I do have the lyrics pulled up for this. I'll have the lyrics pulled up for every single track on this album that we're reviewing. The whole purpose of this is to actually break down the song lyrics and to review the song itself, because most of these songs I've already reacted to either previously when they were released with their music videos attached to it, or I've seen the music videos before I started my reaction channel. So there's no point to react to it at this point. I'm just going to go ahead and review it and review the substance of the song. So with that said, we're going to get started with Genesis. Holler at your boy.
When I'm by myself, I find my mind starts drifting somewhere else. It's not inside this dimension, it's definitely somewhere else. I wrestle with my thoughts, constant wrestle with my mental health. I'm put on life support, I've been put upon a higher shelf.
Okay, so let's start with the intro. When I'm by myself, I find my mind starts drifting somewhere else. Ain't that about the bitch? And it's true. I go through that all the damn time. When I'm by myself, my mind just takes over, bro. It just fucking goes in a bazillion and one directions at, like, high rates of speed. It's probably the only thing fast about me. I can't move that fast, but I'll fucking, you know. Alright. It's not shifting somewhere else. It's not inside this dimension. It's definitely somewhere else. Yes. Facts. Hashtag truth. I wrestle with my thoughts. Constant. Wrestle with my mental health. We all fucking do wrestle with our thoughts. And we definitely wrestle with our mental health. I'm put on life support. I've been put upon the highest shelf. So, what does that mean? I think that's the biggest line of this entire, so far, of this entire song. What he's saying is, I'm put on life support, meaning my passion, what I like to do, my music, because of my illness, my music and my dreams and my passion has been put on life support, and I've been shelved. But not only have I been shelved, right, by life, I've been put on the highest shelf, meaning I'm not even anywhere close to being taken off that fucking shelf. Like when you go pick something off a shelf, or take something off a shelf, you don't take it from the top level usually if it's all the same fucking items, right? You take it from the bottom, and you just keep going up until there's no more, and then you get to the top, right? So, yeah, that's fucking that's gotta suck, bro, at the time that he's writing this, right? Because it's like when you feel like you have so much to give the music world, right? But you can't do it. You can't do it because your body is not there. It's not with it, right? Your body is fighting against you. So yeah. All right, let's continue.
Its dimension is definitely somewhere
Verse
else. I
1.
wrestle with my thoughts, constant wrestle with my mental health. I'm put on life support, I've been put upon a higher shelf. My whole life I've been fighting. This cake, it don't have icing. These mantras I'm reciting, they're meant to keep me sane. I don't know if they're working, cerebral cortex hurting. Maybe it's all learning. Maybe it's cause life is a lottery, what's an anomaly? Sometimes it's riches and sometimes it's poverty. Sometimes your nerves have been fried by neuropathy, begging the surgeon to have a lobotomy. Honestly, I'ma speak honestly, life is ironically fucking me chronically. I have been ill in myself and it bothers me. License for killing myself, call me Connery.
Alright, so there was no reason to stop halfway through the verse because it's not a long verse. So, my whole life I've been fighting. Which is true. He's been fighting to survive. He's been fighting to find a cure. He's been fighting, most importantly, to get the correct diagnosis. Because you cannot find a cure for something you don't know what the fuck is wrong with you, right? This cake don't have icing. Basically, this cake, this life, my life doesn't have icing. It doesn't have the bells and whistles. There's nothing special going on right now. You know what I'm saying? These mantras I'm reciting, they're meant to keep me sane. So because of everything that's going on, I don't want to lose my sanity. I don't want to lose all fucking hope. You know what I'm saying? So these mantras that I'm reciting, it's meant to keep me from drowning completely in this whole heap of shit, you know? But however, I don't know if they're working. Cerebral cortex hurting, which I'm sure it was with all the fucking medication that he's been having to take. Maybe it's all learning. Maybe it's cuz, and then he starts speed rapping. Life is a lottery. What an anomaly. That's crazy, right? Life is a lottery, right? There are people that are just born with so much fucking luck that they don't know what hit them. You know what I'm saying? And there's people that are born with nothing, right? So yeah, life is a lottery. You know, and there's nothing fair about a lottery because the odds of winning a lottery is not high to begin with. You know what I'm saying? So life is a lottery. What an anomaly. Sometimes it's riches and sometimes it's poverty. Basically what I just said, right? Sometimes you're born with everything in life and a silver spoon up your ass and pops out of your fucking mouth and breaks your front 2 teeth. And sometimes you're born with absolutely jack diddly squat shit. So yeah. Sometimes your nerves have been fried by neuropathy. That's fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying? That could be in the literal sense, and it could also be in the figurative sense, by whatever the fucking shit you're going on in that time, right? Begging the surgery to have a lobotomy. Dude, they haven't done lobotomies in decades for a good reason. Right? Honestly, I'm gonna speak honestly, which is kind of weird. It's like, you know, stating that twice, it's like, you know, it's like when somebody starts with, I don't mean to be such and such, but, you know, I don't want to come off as such and such, but, you know, it's kind of like that. But to have to say it twice, it's like a part of him feels like he's about to bullshit himself. And a part of him knows that at least a good chunk of what he's about to say is truthful, right? Life is ironically fucking me chronically. So that right there, that's the line he wanted to speak honestly, right? Life is ironically fucking me chronically. Now, is that necessarily true? Possibly not. Life is not just singling him out and choosing to fuck him chronically. But he is going through a lot of fucking heavy ass shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's natural in that moment in time to feel like life is fucking you chronically, right? I have been ill in myself and it bothers me. Yeah, I'm sure it would bother you and I'm sure it would bother anybody because it's unfair and it's fucked up. license for killing myself, call me Connery. And he's talking about James Bond and Sean Connery playing that role. And it's kind of like he's basically saying, can I get permission to end this? Like, and again, this is not in the current present day. This is when he was in the heaviest mists of the shit that he was dealing with, right? So he's like, can I get license for just ending this, right? For unaliving myself, right? So, yeah, let's continue.
Properly begging the surgeon to have a lobotomy. Honestly, I'ma speak honestly. Life is ironically fucking me chronically. I have been ill in myself and it bothers me. License for killing myself, call me Connery. I'ma be straight with you now. I'ma go straight for the heart. People dilate in the dark. People dilate in the dark. No one was late for the art. No one was late for the art. Genesis rain in the rain when it starts. Genesis pain in the art. Genesis aim for the heart. Genesis.
All right, so I'm going to be straight with you now. I'm going to go straight for the heart. Pupils dilate in the dark, which is true. When you're stepping out of the light into the dark or stepping out of the dark and into the light, your pupils, everybody. No, your pupils dilate in the dark. You know, your eyes just have to readjust. But people also die late in the dark. A lot of murderer. A lot of those tend to happen in the dark. You know what I'm saying? Or even just from natural causes. You know, people die in their sleeps, you know, things of that nature. Noah was late for the ark. I'm not too deep into biblical stuff, so I'm not sure if Noah was really late for the ark. But he's like, Noah was late for the ark. Noah was late for the ark. Genesis rain, and it rained when it starts. Genesis is the beginning. Genesis means the start, the beginning, right? Genesis pain in the art. Genesis aims for the heart. Genesis. So, what's he basically saying? So, Genesis rain, and it rains when it starts. So, the Genesis, the beginning of his sickness, when it first happened, it just started drizzling rain, and before you know it, it's fucking pouring rain. And it's continuously raining throughout the entire time period that he had suffered his illness. You know what I'm saying? Genesis, pain in the art. So his art right here, so because of the fact that his hell began at the genesis of his sickness, it's also since pain in his art because he can't do his art the way he was doing his art prior to this, right? He had just been signed by Sony. Everything was going good. Things were popping off. He was working on his debut album. And then it all got shut down. Almost immediately and instantly, you know, out of his control, right? Genesis aimed for the heart. And that's basically meaning saying that, hey, the beginning of my sickness, the beginning of my hell, it fucked up my career. It ruined everything. It made me lose my deal. I can't do my fucking music like I wanted to. And that's just so fucking heartbreaking. Like, it's not fair. Like it's not fair. It's literally like you just got signed to the NFL and then suddenly a flesh-eating bacteria fucked up your right foot or your right leg and they had to amputate your leg off. Now you can't play for the NFL. That's what it felt like to him. Now, luckily for him, it wasn't that at the end, you know, detrimental because he did find a solution. He did find a diagnosis and he is getting better. However, at that time, I'm sure it felt hopeless to him. And that's what it would, that's basically what he's saying, right? So, verse 2. Now, this one's a little bit longer, so I'll probably be stopping halfway through or whatnot.
When I'm by myself, I find my mind starts drifting somewhere else. It's not inside this realm of thought, it's definitely somewhere else. Wage war upon my demons, I've been knocking on the gates of hell. A heretic, a heathen, I've been screaming in this padded cell. It's pain making my pain waking, it's painstaking cold. My soul aching, my bones breaking when holding on to control. Wrap yellow tape round the body shape, put the body in the bag, zip close. It's malignant, it's mutating, it's such a sight to behold.
Alright, so when I'm by myself, I find my mind starts drifting somewhere else. He's basically restarting the original verse, right? He's starting the same theme, right? It's definitely somewhere else. You know, it's not inside this realm of thought. It's definitely somewhere else, right? This is where he begins the new stuff, right? Wage war upon my demons. I've been knocking on the gates of hell. Basically saying that, you know, he's been trapped in hell and, you know, he's been kept in there by his demons. And so he's now been trying to wage war upon his demons and trying to knock on the gates of hell, trying to break the fuck out of his cell from the gates of hell, right? A heretic, a heathen. I've been screaming in this padded cell. So basically, he's, you know, why would people get supposedly trapped or be sent to hell and be locked up in hell by demons? Because they're heretics, they're heathens, right? So he's saying, yeah, I'm a heretic. Okay, I'm a heretic. I'm a heathen. But I've been screaming in this padded cell. What does that mean? I've been screaming for help. Somebody please help me, help me, help me. You know what I'm saying? It's pain making my pain waking. It's painstakingly cold. This dude is fucking poetic. Like, this dude is crazy. He's a crazy writer, right? It's just insane. It's pain making, right? Yeah, it's painful to the fact that you feel like you're unreachable, like no one can help you, like no one has an idea, an inkling of what the problem is, so therefore nobody can help you find a solution, right? It's my pain waking, it's painstakingly cold. So my pain waking means it's so painful that I'm constantly awake, like I'm constantly thinking about this. I'm constantly feeling pain. There's never a time of relief, right? And that's just painstakingly cold. It's making me feel cold. It's making me feel hateful. You know what I'm saying? Bitter, you know? My soul aching, my bones breaking when holding onto control. And that's the whole thing back in the high REN when he says that at the end, when he says that, you know, when he learned to soften, when he learned to, you know, relax and not to try to control everything, things got better. And so that's basically what he's saying. My soul's aching and my bones breaking when I'm trying to hold on to this control, when I'm trying to hold on to control and to try to control this issue. And it's like him trying to fight this issue and trying to control the problem is making it worse for him, right? Wrap yellow tape around the body shape, put the body in the back, zip close. Basically saying, hey, you know, I feel like I'm already dead, so you might as well just bury me, you know? It's malignant, it's mutating, it's such a sight to behold. Basically, he's saying, this is like a Greek tragedy, bro. You know, this is a fucking Greek tragedy. So yeah, that was the first half of the verse, so let's continue. Or at least a good chunk of it. Oops. Not on the right thing again, Freddy. Click on the right fucking thing, Freddy.
Soul aching, my bones breaking when holding on to control. Wrap yellow tape round the body shape, put the body in the bag, zip close. It's malignant, it's mutating, it's such a sight to behold. Let me be real for a second. Tongue is a gun, it's a weapon. Reload, blah blah, that beast mode, Armageddon. Let me take the wheel for a second. Hit a hoop like Shaquille O'Neal with aggression. Regroup with a 3-point steal in succession. Switch swoop and I'm making them feel the profession.
Okay, so let's start from that point. Right here. Okay. I like when he says that. He's just fucking crazy. He makes the darkest shit sound the best. Let me be real for a second. Tongue is a gun, it's a weapon. So his tongue, his ability to flow, to spit, to rap, that's his only weapon he has right now, at this moment in time, right? Reload, black, beat, dead him, right? So basically he's going to use his tongue to fight back against his demons, because, again, he just said a moment ago, he's waging war on his demons, right? Beast mode Armageddon. That's how fucking fury, that's the kind of fury he's bringing right now, you know, that he's going to bring right now. Let me take the wheel for a second. Hit a hoop like Shaquille O'Neal with aggression. So I'm going to take control for a second, and I'm going to blow through this motherfucker like I'm just going to knock it out of the park like Shaquille O'Neal. You know what I'm saying? Regroup with a 3-point steal in succession. Now, I'm not a basketball fan, so a lot of this shit just... You know what I'm saying? Swish, swoop, and I'm making them feel the profession. From that, I could just say that he's, you know, with his intricate rhymes, his flow, his music, his talent, he's going to make them feel how professional he is in this shit. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Let's continue on. Freddy needs to click the right thing.
Reload, blah, blah, da, beast mode, Armageddon, get 'em. Let me take the wheel for a second. Hit a hoop like Shaquille O'Neal with aggression. Regroup with a 3-point steal in succession. Swish, swoop, and I'm making them feel the profession. Making them feel the profession. Making them feel the profession. Time is the author, the lesson. Time is a murderous weapon. Time is a curse and a blessing. Time is confined in the eye of my mind. It reminds me that life is just slipping right by. Take my piece of the pie and I'm feeding on wine that I'm freedom in rhyme to defy my depression.
Alright, so making them feel the profession. I'm making them feel the profession. He's repeating that because he's basically emphasizing that, yeah, you guys are going to feel what I've been wanting you guys to feel all this fucking time, right? Time is the author and the lesson. So basically time is it's just a matter of time, right? Time has fucked me too, right? Because I've lost a lot of time to my illness, but it's just a matter of time when I'm going to be back in this bitch and you guys are going to feel the wrath of my music. Time is a murderous weapon. So yeah, you're going to feel the wrath of my music. Time is a curse and it's a blessing. Because time, while it's been holding him back, while his illness has been holding him back and made him lose a lot of this time, he hasn't just been sitting on his ass. You know what I'm saying? He's been perfecting his craft, right? To the best of his ability and with all the pain that he's been suffering. He's been, during the low moments of pain, you know, the moments when he has a little bit of reprieve from pain, he's been using that time, those moments to perfect his craft, right? Time is confined in the eye of my mind that reminds me that life is just slipping right by. So basically saying, I cannot let, for the life of me, let this illness waste any more time of mine, right? Because life is fleeting. It's not forever. Eventually, I will perish, whether it's from this or from other reasons. You know what I'm saying? So I know that time is slipping right by me. So I need to do, to the best of my ability, I need to, you know, take advantage of what I can, you know? Take my piece of the pie and then feed and unwind. So basically what he's saying is, because time is fleeting and I need to take advantage of whatever time I have, I need to do so I can take the piece of my pie, what I deserve, right? I need to get what's mine. Then I need to consume what's mine, and then I can relax. Then I can just sit back and whatever fucking happens, happens. I find freedom in my rhymes to defy my depression. Music is the only thing that's keeping him sane. He's stated that multiple times. So, definitely. Aye, bring that shit back up. All right, continue.
Weapon. Time is a curse and a blessing. Time is confined in the eye of my mind. It reminds me that life is just slipping right by. Take my piece of the pie and I'm feeding on wine that I'm freedom in rhyme to defy my depression. I'ma be straight with you now. I'ma go straight for the heart. People start late in the dark. People die late in the dark. No one was late for the art. No one was late for the art. Genesis rain in the rain with the star. Genesis pain in the art. Genesis aim for the heart. Genesis.
And that is REN Genesis from his debut rap album, Sick Boy. The beat, the instrumental is just fucking crazy. Everything about it. And REN is the full package. That's the thing about it, right? REN is not just in one fucking lane. He's not just a rapper. He's not just a writer. He's not just a singer. He plays several different fucking instrumentals. He's not just fixated in one fucking genre. He's a genre bender. He can play in multiple different genres. This dude can do reggae as if he was born as a reggae artist. You know what I'm saying? So it's like most rappers say that they love music, but what they're really saying is they love rap music. They love their craft, their lane, their specific piece of music, right? REN loves music in general. He's just a music fanatic. He doesn't care what it is, right? He doesn't care what genre it is, what time period it is. None of that shit matters. It's music. If it's music, it's REN. And that's what he's been fighting for this entire time. His ability to, bring his talent and his craft to the world. And to be able to do it and to have enough time to do it. Because life is fleeting. We are not guaranteed tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? We could be the healthiest of the healthy, and nothing wrong with us, and next thing you know, we could just fall dead tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So it's like he wants to get it while he can. That's basically the theme throughout the song. So I appreciate each and every one of you for joining me on this reaction and review adventure. If you have not yet joined my Rollcore family, you can still do it. You don't want to miss out, because I'm going to continue on through the rest of this album. Hit the subscribe button down below. Ring that bell for the notifications so you can see all the notifications for all of my videos delivered directly to you. Like and share this video. Put a little King Freddy in somebody's life. You know what I'm saying? Make their day just a little bit better. Just a little bit. Comment down below what you want to see me react to next outside of the rest of the tracks in this album. And if I haven't already seen it, I definitely will check it out. Until next time.